very good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon, children. So, welcome to the e-learning classes. Today, we are going to discuss, children, Intermediate Second Year Economics, 10th chapter, Telangana Economy, and the last topic, Development and Welfare Programs in Telangana. Okay, so what are the welfare and development programs of Telangana? This is a very important question, children, from the examination point of view. You may get this question for 8 marks, for 5 marks, or also any one of these topics you may get for glossary for 2 marks also, children. So, this development and the welfare programs in Telangana are divided into as Development Welfare Program for All, SC Welfare Program for All, ST Welfare Program for All, Minorities, BCs Welfare Program for All. So, our first topic is Development Welfare Program for All. Development and Welfare Program for All. So, under this one, we have this following subtopics. And every one of you know are very much aware about all these things. Asara Pension Scheme, Arogya Lakshmi, Amma Odi, Mission Bhagiratha, Housing for Poor, Rice Distribution. These are the programs that were launched by the government of Telangana after the inception. So let us start first with the Asara Pension Scheme. Every one of you know about Asara Pension Scheme. Okay, what is this Asara Pension Scheme? By the name itself is indicating that this is a pension scheme, especially Asara, for those people, those who want to live a secure life. So security of some of the people like old age people, like widows, HIV, AIDS, the people those who suffer from this disease, weavers, toddy, tappers, and handicap. These are the people who are in need of help, a social security they are in need. And to provide them a social security, a kind of pension scheme was started by Government of Telangana to provide them monthly schemes to these many needy people of nearly about 1,000 to 2,000 rupees for old, infirm, widows, weavers and toddy tappers, and for handicapped 1,500 to 2,000. So let us discuss in detail. Asara Pension Scheme. This scheme was launched on November 8th, 2014. This is your first point. As you know that, you are supposed to write every answering points. So the first point, this scheme was launched on 8th of November 2014. For what? To ensure secured life with dignity, with respect for all the poor. To all the poor to live a very secured and dignified life. And especially to protect old and infirm people, people with HIV AIDS, widows, weavers, toddy, tappers. Okay. So under this scheme, what is a pension, children? All these people, they are in need of money, children. So the government of Telangana is provided the pension of nearly about 1,000 to 2,000 to all old, HIV, widows, weavers, toddy tappers, and 1,500 to all the disabled, handicapped people. This is Asara Pension Scheme, children. Your first point launched. Second point, for what? For whom? And what is the pension amount? That means overall 4 points are there, children, for you for Asara Pension Scheme. Okay. Launched on the 8th of November 2014 for a dignified life for the poor people, especially for the old people, HIV people, widows, weavers, toddy, tappers. Pension amount. Okay. So this is the first one. After the Asara Pension Scheme, what is the next scheme, children? The next scheme is Arogya Lakshmi Scheme. The next scheme is Arogya Lakshmi Scheme. What is Arogya Lakshmi Scheme? Children, about this scheme also you are very well aware of this one, children. Arogya Lakshmi Scheme. So, this Arogya Lakshmi Scheme, the aim is to enhance the level of nutrition. Arogya Lakshmi Scheme, the aim is to enhance, to provide the level of nutrition provide the level of nutrition, to enhance the level of nutrition to pregnant and lactating women. To pregnant and lactating woman. So, what is this scheme, children? Arogya Lakshmi. Who is Lakshmi? Lakshmis are all the women's the women's of the family, of all the families. So, to provide a level of nutrition, all the nutrition, good nutrition to all the pregnant women, and also after the delivery, the women who give milk to their small children, to the infants. So, that type of woman we call as lactating mothers. Okay, so to these women's children, provide all the nutrition. This is the main aim of Arogya Lakshmi. So the pregnant women and also the lactating women. And under this one, what the government is providing? One meal per day. To whom? To the pregnant women. They are providing the meals. Then women who delivered. Okay. And the children below 6 years. Below 6 years. Okay, so this is the what we call the help that is given by the government. Then from where the government is providing all these one? Through Anganwadis. Children, you know very well about the Anganwadis. Anganwadis. They are providing this program. Children, they are providing all this facility to this one. This scheme was launched on January 1st, 2015. Scheme was launched on January 1st, 2015. So, now what is the main aim? Now we find that to provide the nutritious food. Then, you know that in the rural areas, most of the women after the deliveries also, they remain there in the families only. They won't come to the hospital. They won't go to the hospital, the urban areas for medical checkups. Then under this scheme, nurses are trained. And these nurses, they move door to door, they knock the doors, check all these ladies, pregnant or the lactating ladies, and providing them the vaccinations. It's overall, children, providing the good health to the woman of the family. Okay, so this is Arogya Lakshmi scheme. I hope it is clear what is an Arogya Lakshmi scheme. This scheme was launched in the January 1st, 2015. What is the scheme, children? To enhance the level of nutrition to pregnant women and the lactating mothers. Okay, under this one meal per day. That means one time food is provided by the government, nutritious food to the pregnant women, to the delivered mothers, to the children below the 6 years of age. From where, children, what is an area? The area is Anganwadi. Through Anganwadi, they are providing all the help. Then, after this Arogya Lakshmi, we are having the next one, children, is Amma Odi. We are having the next scheme is Amma Odi. What is Amma Odi? You know that this is a Telugu word, children. So, this is a scheme, children, to reduce infant and maternity mortality rate. This is a scheme to reduce infant mortality rates and maternal mortality rates. Infant means to control the deaths of the small children, and maternal mortality rate means to control the deaths of the woman at the time of deliveries and after deliveries due to some lack of some deficiency. So this is the Amma Odi, where we find the it helps to provide all the facilities and to reduce the deaths of small children and also the mother. So under this, what the government is doing? Government is providing, children, financial help. Government is providing medical facilities, medical help. Government is providing transport facility also, children, to the woman from hospital to home and home to the hospital. So providing that facility also. And after the delivery, suppose those ladies, those who go to the government hospital for deliveries, so for those ladies, the financial help the government is providing, children, of rupees 12,000. 12,000 financial help the government is providing. If suppose if it is a girl child has taken birth, then additional 1,000 will be provided to that mother. Okay, in case of girl child. So this is children Amma Odi. Okay, this is called as Amma Odi. So in this one, the pregnant women, they can go to the hospital free of service in the 102 102 services, 102 that medical van is in children, and they can, after the checkup also, from the hospital to home, they can go in that same transport facility. So this is Amma Odi. Be ready children, anything can be asked for 2 marks. Okay, so this is about Amma Odi. Then after the Amma Odi, what is the next one? The next one is Mission Bhagiratha. The next one is Mission Bhagiratha. And about this also you know very well children. What is Mission Bhagiratha? Mission Bhagiratha is nothing but this is a program that was started by the government of Telangana to provide the safe, clean drinking water. So Mission Bhagiratha is to supply safe clean drinking water. Okay, clean drinking water facility through the pipelines. Okay, through the pipelines that are connected from the river Krishna. Okay, and river Godavari. Okay, so this is the Mission Bhagiratha scheme to provide the pure drinking, fresh drinking water to the people. And this scheme was launched on 6th of August 2016. So we are having 2 points for Mission Bhagiratha. So I hope it is clear. After the Mission Bhagiratha, we are having the next program children, that is Housing for Poor. What is this Housing for Poor children? By this topic itself is indicating children, housing for poor means providing the housing facility. And you know very well, the government of Telangana is working on this one to provide quality and respective housing facility. Provide quality housing. Okay. If the people are living in the urban area, so there in 2 or 3 stories, because storage buildings, 2 BHK double bedrooms are provided in urban area, whereas in the rural area independent houses are provided. Independent houses are provided children to the poor people under the Housing for Poor people. Okay, so this is Housing for Poor. Next one is rice distribution. Last one is rice distribution. This rice distribution was started on launch on January 1st, 2015. This was launch. So what is this program children? Under this one, through PDS, Public Distribution System Ration Shop, you know children, ₹1 per kg. So rice is provided children. How much children? Per person 6 kg of rice is provided under this rice distribution. So children, we can say that who are the beneficiaries of rice distribution? BPL, below poverty line. These people are the beneficiaries for the rice distribution. So these are all children, the programs, what you can say that development welfare program for all. These are all important one children. So now under this development program, first topic is completed. What is the second topic? That is the development programs that are related to SC and ST. Okay. Children, these are the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe development programs. Okay. So Government of Telangana has made the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe special development fund. They created a budget, divided the budget under the 2 headings. That is scheduled caste special development fund and scheduled tribe special development fund. And through this special development fund children, the funds will be distributed, allocated to the different categories. So first we have to discuss scheduled caste welfare programs. Under this first program children, Kalyana Lakshmi program. And this is not new to you. Every one of you know very well about this one, children. This program was started in the year 2014, 2nd of October 2014 on Gandhi Jayanti 2014. The Arogya Lakshmi program was launched. For what? Under this program, financial assistance to the bride's family is given. That means the girl whose family is not getting rupees 2 lakhs, more than 2 lakhs per annum. So that type of families whose income is very low, government is providing money, financial help of 1,16,116 100 rupees till 1,116 to that bride's family to meet the expenses of the marriage. How nice it is. Very good program, children. It's helpful for all the poor families, children. As you all know that in our country, most of the girls are remaining unmarried because unable to bear the expenses of the marriage because they belong from very poor family. But this type of program is helping the poor families, the poor girls to get married and to meet all these expenses. So children whose family income is not exceeding 2 lakhs per annum. So this is the very important one. You may get in the examination. Arogya Lakshmi program. First point was launched on 2nd of October 2014. Second point, financial assistance to the bride's families of rupees 1,116 rupees. And to whom, children? Whether all are eligible? No. Whose income is not exceeding 2 lakhs per annum. Okay. So this is the first program that are related to the SC's children. Scheduled caste. Then after the Arogya Lakshmi program, children, the next program is economic support. The next program, children, is Ambedkar Overseas Nidhi scheme. Second program, Ambedkar Overseas Nidhi scheme. Easily we are understanding for what? This is a scheme, children, to all those bright students who want to study in abroad. Government is providing financial assistance to all the students, to all the children. Financial assistance, children. We can find that financial help is given to all those children who want to study abroad. Okay, who want to study abroad. This is Ambedkar Overseas Nidhi scheme. Students can pursue their higher education in USA, UK, Canada, Australia, Singapore, France, Germany, Japan, anywhere they can move through this one. They can get the financial assistance, children, of rupees nearly a limit about 20 lakhs. They can get the grant of rupees 20 lakhs. Okay, this is the second scheme. Now, after the second scheme, we have the third scheme, children. The third scheme is land purchase scheme. The third scheme is land purchase scheme related to the SC welfare. Land purchase scheme. What is this land purchase scheme? What are we understanding, children, in these words? That Government of Telangana is providing the benefit to the poorest of the poor SC women. This is a scheme for the poorest of the poor, who especially to the SCs, scheduled caste women, to purchase the land. Government provides, children, to the poorest of the poor of the SC women to purchase, help the government help them to purchase the land. So this is, children, all the programs, 3 programs, whatever we discussed, related to the scheduled caste welfare programs. I hope it is very clear, children. Scheduled caste welfare program. After the scheduled caste welfare program, we are having the next program, children, that are related to scheduled tribes. So our next programs, children, are related to the scheduled tribes. Okay. So next heading is scheduled tribes welfare programs. Okay. And under this one, the first program, as it is same, children, what we discussed, that is Arogya Lakshmi program. And what is this program, children? Financial assistance of 1,116 rupees is provided to the bride's family. This is a common scheme that we learned. After this one, we are having economic support scheme. Second scheme, children, economic support scheme. In this sentence only, children, it is clear that this is what? So in this scheme, children, financial assistance to the tribal population. Financial assistance. To whom, children? Financial assistance is given, children, to the tribal population. For what? If tribal people, they want to go for horticulture, that is a cultivation of fruits, they can cultivate it. They can get the financial help from the government. If they want to go for a fisheries, they can get a money support from the government. Minings, irrigation, animal husbandry, or even for a self-employment. The people can get, children, all those money supply from the people. Now, what is the third one? Third scheme, children, that is Forest Right Act. Third scheme is Forest Rights Act. Forest Rights Act. What is this scheme, children? This was a scheme, children, Forest Right Act. And under this one, the scheduled tribes, means the people only tribes, means these people mostly they live in the forest only. They are getting, children, according to this right, they are recognized that rights of the forest dwellers, means they, through this right, this is a right that was passed in the year actually 2006 and implemented in Telangana, children. According to this one, these people are called as forest dwellers. They can utilize this forest resources, forest lands for their survival purpose, for the business purpose, according to this right. So this right gives a right to the tribal people to survive in the forest, to utilize all the resources in the forest, and no one is having to remove them from their from their rights from the forest. This is, children, ST welfare scheme. Okay, so this is the second scheme, children, that what we discussed. After the ST welfare scheme, children, we are having SC and ST. Now we are having, children, the third scheme, that is related to the BC's development program. We discussed first development program for all. Now second one, SC and ST development program. Third one is BC's development program. So children, this is about the backward class development and welfare program. What are the backward class development program, children? The same way in Arogya Lakshmi scheme, you know very well, 1,116 rupees for the bride's family to meet the expenses of the marriage. Second one, most backward class development corporation. This was launched in the year 2017. Your first point is here only. This program was launched in the year 2017. The programs was focused, children, on improving the social conditions of the backward caste, educational conditions of the backward caste, and the financial conditions of the backward classes, children. So social conditions, educational conditions, and financial conditions of the backward classes, children. And under this program, children, this corporation is helping children to all these backward classes to improve their skills, and they're providing them the training facilities so that they can get good job or the employment opportunities in the future. After this one, we are having minorities development program, children. So the first minority development program is bank linked subsidy scheme. What is this? This is a scheme to set up, if any one of the minority people, first of all, who are minorities? Minorities are Muslims, Buddhists, Sikh, Parsis, Jains, Christians comes under the minorities. And in our state, we are having 14% of this population, children. Any one of these minorities who want to set up their self-employment, their own job, own business, they can get this facility, children, bank linked subsidy scheme. Through the bank, whatever the account they are having, they get all the subsidy, children, whatever the job they start for. Next one, we are having training, employment and skill development. Just by the words itself is indicating that under this scheme, children, through the minority corporation, finance corporation, the youths and the other people, they get a training, children, for the self-employment and to develop their skill knowledge. Last one is Shadi Mubarak. You know about this one also. The same like Arogya Lakshmi children. Shadi Mubarak scheme is a scheme to provide the financial assistance to the minority girls of about 1,116, that is 116 rupees at the time of marriage. Okay, and all are not going to fetch, only those whose income are not exceeding 2 lakh rupees per year. So children, these are all are called as development and the welfare programs in Telangana, for the different one for SCs and STs, for all, for BCs and for minorities, and a very important question for you in the examination point of view. So I hope you understood, children. With this we completed the syllabus, complete syllabus of intermediate children. So I hope you understood it. So go through the textbook, children, read it, prepare your points, follow my notes, children. What are the notes are given to you, already the material is there with you, children. Okay, by that time it's time to take leave. Thank you one and all. Thank you, children.